In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a multi-column section. Here is the example once we are finished. Let's start by dropping some columns onto the page. Now, as you can see here, we place the columns within this section. Now, if you'd like to create this as a full screen, we can go ahead and give this a width of 100, view width, VW, over in the style section. Now, in order to get that into the middle, we will have to throw in this calculation into the left margin, and that will center it. Calculation is a CSS calculation, and it's just calculating 50% of the 50 view width. So that will keep it in the center. Let's go ahead and load up a couple images to match. Now these images have currently set on them cover. You can also do contain, so they'll reduce down, but notice that the box will remain around that image because it's actually maintaining its aspect ratio. Notice that the box is around the image, maintaining its aspect ratio. By leaving it on cover, what we can also do is set the aspect ratio. So these look like they're probably about 1.5. So I'll go ahead and set that on these two images. Now we can continue to add additional images so that we can match above. We'll add more columns by selecting columns from the layers menu and then go over to options, and then you can click the plus column button. This will copy the most recent column and add that to the next column. Notice how after adding these, we were able to add all 5 images. We can now edit those images so that the images match the above layout. Now you'll notice here that this image and this image are touching the outside edge. If you don't want that represented that way, what we can do here on the columns block is actually put padding, which pulls in to something like 20 pixels. Now that has kind of a nice feel to it and nice spacing all around. This is also a great design because it's responsive, so when you see it on a tablet or less on a mobile, it will actually shrink down completely and fully responsive. That is how you make a multi-column layout.